My wife has started Pilates, and I'm not gonna lie, have no clue what it is. It's not yoga.
It's like there's strings involved. There's like a
is it
like
like
a
the
bungee
bicycle
cord
thing? Is it like bicycle?
No,
You guys, I feel like I have information that will rock your world about Pilates.
Go on.
It's named after a guy whose name was Joseph Pilates.
Wow.
Wasn't
Classic.
it like meant to be a workout for people who didn't have access to equipment or something like that?
Yes, like he invented it when he was in prison, I think, or like in he was in some sort of like I don't remember the exact
But don't you need, like,
biographical
equipment?
details. Yeah, I think he had like a makeshift like pulleys and ropes and things like that.
Yeah.
But yes, there's like a reformer machine that a lot of the Pilates places. Guys, I love Pilates.
looks
I
like
could
a
talk about Pilates.
Reformer
for days.
machine sounds like something the Scientologists would have.
It looks like, it looks like a
Yeah.
torture rack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a torture rack.
There's
It's terrible.
springs. There's springs with different resistances on it, and that determines like how heavy the carriage is, and the carriage like rolls back and forth. So you do like planks on it. Hi, Willow. And you do like
It's
different
like-
arm workouts and stuff, abs.
It's like a more advanced total gym, right? Like the Chuck Norris total
Well, but
gym
less
that you would
advanced.
just
Oh.
no
Less advanced because it's only like pulleys and
No,
mechanisms.
this thing's fancy. Total gym is just like you're on a thing that rolls like on an incline and you like pull your body weight.
That
and
was
that's, like, the
bullshit,
whole
right?
thing. The total
Some of
gym.
them are fancy. Some of them
It's-
are fancy. Some of them are quite simple. So when he invented, there's like this 36-step mat Pilates like class where you go through the moves, and that you don't need any equipment
now there's
for. Like
moves
all the
to it?
moves you do like on your back basically. Like there's like bridges, and it's all like deep core stuff, like pelvic floor stuff, core. Like oh man, you just get in there and it hurts like a mother. And then you do some like planks, you do arms, you do some legs, but it's really all about your core. It's about like being strong and like holding moves like for a really long time, like with your core, and being able to do stuff really slow and concentrate.
Is the right
Precision.
move calling it
Mm.
Pilates? Imagine if you called it Joseph.
The Joseph.
Yeah, that
Joe,
wouldn't work.
yeah.
It
Doing
wouldn't
Guys, this
Joseph.
is like my passion right now. I got back to New York and I immediately was like, I'm finding a new Pilates class, a new instructor, and I've been going. I have this British lady, her name's Lindsay. She teaches the class that I do. And last week, Lehman makes fun of me because he thinks I'm trying to be like the teacher's pet all the time, and I'm like, no, I'm
Well,
not
are
trying to
you?
be teacher's pet.
She
I'm
did that
just
down here.
honestly pretty good at Pilates. But
Are you like a Danny Benitez in our meetings where you always have a question?
No, oh my god, but LOL, yes.
If I
for the
remember
bit.
anything,
Answer.
if I remember anything from Jess's time down here, she was the teacher's pet. The suck up. Like, every time.
Thank you, Billy. I was like, I'm not teacher's pet, Lehman, so don't ever say that about me. I literally was in two
You're
unions
just that
at my
damn
last two
good.
jobs. But anyways, she was saying like, oh, look down. You guys will appreciate this. She was like, look down at the floor at the I don't know what you call it in America, the skirting wood. And I was like, the baseboards? And she's like, yes. Like the piece of wood, like where the wall meets the floor. She called it a skirting wood. I was like, I've never heard that term before, and I love it.
Is she actually British, or is this like a hilarious situation?
Right.
Oh, that's a great
Hilaria.
question, Billy. Have you been watching Dancing with the Stars? I heard that it's been quite a debacle.
I have not, but I saw like comments where it was like, "This is the hardest thing I've ever done." or
That's what
something
I've
like
seen.
that. It was,
I've
like,
seen
very dramatic.
videos of Hilaria being like, I was bullied off the show.
And
she?
Alec crashed into a tree the other
Yeah?
day
Yeah,
with,
he did,
with
with his
Steven.
brother.
This
And
guy.
He
With
said,
her car.
He said that it was
Oh, well, God.
a garbage truck the size of a whale or something like that came out of nowhere and he crashed into a tree.
The size of a
You're like, yeah,
whale.
that
That's
was
pretty
it.
easy to fact check. I feel like the police are just gonna Google, are there garbage trucks?
No, the
Big
videos,
ass garbage truck.
the videos already come out from the garbage truck of him.
Is it a
hitting the
big ass
tree.
garbage truck or no?
I don't know. I mean, it's a dash cam, but you just see him like all of a sudden. For some reason, the garbage truck like seems to be like driving slightly like off the road. Like it was like I don't know what it was doing. And then here, where there's no road or lane whatsoever, you just see like a Range Rover go and crash into a tree, and it's like okay, perfect. What an eventful life that man lives.
Yeah.
That entire
Truly.
family.
Yeah.
That family's jacked up.
Well, Billy, I know I've told you this before, but my friend Priya knew Hilaria before she was like Spanish. Like she went to her
yeah, Priya.
yoga classes back in the day.
Did she vote for her on Dancing with the Stars, or did they not have like a good relationship like that?
I don't think she watches the show, unfortunately. And they're not friends. She was just her yoga instructor in New York.
Can I tell you guys something funny?
Allegedly.
Cougs will get mad at me for saying this, and
Just
this
whisper.
is probably
Oh,
Just whisper.
a betrayal, but like I'll tell you anyways because
Jeez.
it's like it's very classic Cougs. For those of you who know him, which is everyone in this room. So like he one time was just like I don't know why, but he was just talking to me about whatever. He's like, oh yeah, my friend's wife is on Dancing with the Stars, and I was like, your friend's wife is on Dancing with the Stars. It's like your friend's wife, one of the dancers. Like, no, one of the contestants. Like, who's your friend's wife
What a humble brag.
on Dancing with the Stars? And he's like,
Were you guys talking about Dancing with the Stars, or did he just kind of bring it up out of nowhere?
I don't remember how we got to it, but the
I
setup
could see him
was
being friends with Alec Baldwin.
okay. So it was like
Yeah.
my friend's wife is on Dancing with the Stars, and I assume he's talking about a dance. I'm like, oh, one of the dancers. Like, no, one of the celebrities. I'm like, who's your friend's wife? He's like, Topanga. And I was like, hold on a second.
That's a good one.
Why don't you lead with I'm friends with Topanga?
Well, she's married to a comedian, right?
Cougs' friend. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whoever
I think
it
she's
is.
married to like a comedy writer or a comedian.
That
I think
checks
he's
out.
the guy that had the
Yep.
shrimp in his
Yeah, he's
Cinnamon
the
Toast
shrimp guy.
Crunch.
Does Kooks think it's funny?
Jeremy, thank you. You know who he is,
Yeah.
right?
What?
Yeah, big time shrimp guy.
The shrimp in the
shrimp
Cinnamon
at the
Toast
Cinnamon
Crunch
Toast
guy.
Crunch. You
That
don't
was
remember
fake,
that?
That was a
right?
celebrity?
Yeah, it was him.
That's celebrity. Man.
Is he a celebrity
We don't know
because
his
of that? So he's like the Hawk Tua guy, kind of. But like pre-Hawk Tua fame, he's like, I'm the shrimp.
Pre-wire
I
fraud.
saw a video of Topanga like telling voters like, "Hey, if you text in Topanga, I don't get any credit for it." Like she was basically like,
Use my real
"Please,
name, damn it.
you guys
Real
are
name.
trying to help me, and you're doing nothing."
They honestly should have
That's
cleared
so
that up.
funny.
On
They
the
should
front.
have had
They
it
should. It
before.
should be kind of like, what name do you want people to
Topanga
vote for
should
you?
work.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that.
Really?
You should be able to get both. Both
Yeah.
names should count. Yeah, I agree with that. I saw that she did some sort of dance with Mr. Feeney.
That was so
Yeah.
cute.
He's still with us?
How
He's
was
he is.
98. 98.
Damn.
Still kicking.
He
Good for
danced.
him.
No, he just
stood.
appeared.
Oh.
Like in the beginning,
Kind of like
and at
in the
the
show.
end. Yeah,
He was just like, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm with you
He's
still.
sitting down.
Yeah.
Then I saw the clips this morning of the Robert Irwin
His
crying
son.
with his mom.
What
Yeah.
did he get eliminated?
I think he did.
I love that guy.
He was.
But-
I thought he was one of the more
Alert.
popular ones on this season.
Judging by the video that I saw of his dance this week, it looked like he did well, but I think he got eliminated.
You guys are really locked in on this, huh?
It seems like it.
I don't know.
I didn't know this was still
I
happening.
just see clips on
Just the
social.
clips,
I've
that's
Is
never
it on
watched
ABC again? Because wasn't there like a time that it was just on Disney Plus? Like, did they move it back over to
wow.
like ABC?
I think it's on ABC again.
Carlton's
Tony,
the host now.
That was a
I
very
just found
judgy.
out.
Still locked in, by the way.
It was very judgy. I
was.
didn't know it was still going on either, but this season it seems like they've picked a lot of people that are fairly, like, especially the Ilaria Baldwin situation, because everything she does kind of goes viral.
Yeah.
But I think Alex Earl is in it.
Yep, she is.
Yeah. I mean,
Really?
I don't watch the show, but it pops up on my TikTok. Like, I see her in like a little outfit with the guy in a little outfit in their match. I'm like, oh, she must be on Dancing with the Stars this year.
She doesn't seem like the right demographic to win Dancing with the Stars because she's very popular, but she's not like,
Yeah.
you know, my parents
Right.
watch Dancing with the Stars, and I'm
with
sure
you.
they have no idea who she is, so like they're not going to vote for Alex Earl.
But don't you grow to love the people who are the contestants? I mean, I actually
don't know.
don't watch Dancing with the Stars.
I've never watched a
which I know
single
is a surprise.
We're both
seen a
experts
single
and
episode.
naive all at the same time.
I've seen episodes, but I've never followed a season along.
I used to
you know?
watch it in the beginning, like the first couple of seasons, and then I was like, all right, I'm done with this. So I only see the clips now.
Why you were loyal to Tom Bergeron, and then when he left, you're like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, and
I'm
what's
not
the-
a Tyra Banks person.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah, Tyra.
Tariana Nanaba. Is that how you say her name?
Sure.
Welcome to Mystery Crate.
Yeah, welcome to
Hey.
Mystery
Mystery
Crate.
Crate's brought to you by DraftKings. DraftKings.
The crown is yours.
yours.
DraftKings. I like how Chris does it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Can you do it for
he puts
us?
extra emphasis on the DraftKings.
This show is sponsored by DraftKings. DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Is this on the R and the A?
So
on
good.
That's my version of EA Sports.
Yeah.
It's in the game.
EA Sports.
That wasn't bad.
No, I love it when he does it. What?
Yeah.
How did you come up with the Internet Minute thing for Lucy? Can we play it on the show? Can we have access to that?
He's not going to find that. I mean,
It is.
It
It should be on the
Should be on the
Adobe.
Adobe, yes.
How did I come up with it? I had the music for it, like kind of like with the oh my god he knows. I
It just comes to you?
I find a music bed I like, and then I'm like, what would go with this? So I just kind of get.
Jessica, have you heard this
Yeah,
yet?
like
Or
Matt
no?
DeBerry.
No, I haven't
This
heard
is
it.
Lucy's
Tell me.
Internet Minute.
Well, time to get in it. It's Lucy's Internet Minute.
You use an effect on it, and
I did expect it a little bit.
I love this so much.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
so what picture can? So
Oh
we
my
all of us
God.
close
like
our
a
eyes.
scientist.
Okay.
It's a scientist in a lab.
Okay.
Dr. Frankenstein.
who's like, oh, I'm looking at the internet, and
Okay.
this is what I found.
Why is a
Gotcha.
scientist on the internet?
Oh, because I'm very scientific.
Research?
And
Oh,
I'm on the
yeah.
internet, and
Oh,
time to get in it. It's Lucy's Internet Minute.
No, yeah, I get it.
Science.
I
That's
get it
the
now.
noise
Yes.
Albert Einstein made.
Time to
when
get
he
in it is
Discovered
invented
E equals MC squared. Yeah.
Time to get in it is just because it rhymes with minute.
Minute, right?
We got that.
You should have had like
Yeah.
some things bubbling,
Oh,
like
I get
beakers
it
bubbling
now.
in the
We
back.
can
Yeah.
layer. We can keep
Beakers,
layering.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Why the science theme though?
Oh, I don't know. To me,
Internet,
internet
right?
just kind of like
Seems scientific.
Scientific.
Computer
Yeah.
science.
He was
You
in a
don't get
lab.
it. You don't get it. You don't
it's
get
more
it.
the music.
okay.
I'm just following the music.
That's fine.
I'm an artist.
It's like you just put the beat on and then you listen to it a couple times and then all of a sudden, oh my God, she knows.
I'm an artist.
Tony,
Time to get in it. It's Lucy's Internet Minute.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Beat
are
hits,
you worried
right?
by the way?
Go on.
Yes, I'm always worried.
Okay.
Why?
Because they found that there's like lead in protein powder now, apparently.
Yeah, it depends on the protein powder that you're consuming. Yes, if it's
Not
from
Tony's
unverified
protein powder.
sources,
Yeah.
I'm a
Powder.
transparent labs kind of guy, so they're transparent about what's going on.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
Good.
I mean, I was just talking like 3 nights ago with someone. We were talking about like how, I don't know if you guys are dealing with this, but like, our parents are getting up there in age, right? Getting to a point where it's starting to get more stressful to have to think about the future. And also, there's theories on the internet that boomers all have lead poisoning from lead paint that was around a lot. in
And the
60s
cars
and
too.
70s.
Asbestos
Lead
as well.
gas.
And I was talking about that with one of my friends. We were kind of like laughing about it.
Yeah.
And then this. No, actually, it was Charlotte. You guys know Charlotte.
What's she
Charlotte
saying?
came
Love
over the other
Charlotte.
night.
What'd she say?
We were laughing. We were just like, ah, ha, ha, funny. Okay. And then
all the boomers have lead.
This lead. We were just saying like, yeah, everyone's crazy now, right? And then this lead protein powder thing came out, and we're like, oh yeah, well that tracks.
I had never considered unleaded gas was gas without lead. I
Yeah.
was like, that's just what it's
They
called.
used to have gas with lead in it, and
Never-
it was like
I never
poisoning
even
and
thought
destroying
about it.
families and cities across the world.
Never gave it a second
Yeah.
thought.
Not even something that
we really
popped
didn't-
into my mind
Yeah.
once.
Didn't give a shit back in the 50s, huh? Just
No.
The Environmental
Lead and
Protection
paint,
Agency really cares about like protecting our water and air, so we're good now.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be fine.
How's Charlotte doing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Miss her.
Oh, is that Lucy?
Okay, hopefully good.
I'm gonna go. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Lucy.
Wow.
See you guys later. Bye.
So I was cleaning out my hard drive the other day, and I saw a very specific clip from an old show in July that I believe is more relevant than ever now. We're going to have Danny play it for you guys.
Sad thought. Will we still be talking to each other January 19th, 2028?
Probably not.
I had the same thought as I was
Really?
writing this down. I
What'd
really
you
did.
say? Would you say, like, where am I going
I
to be?
think we are, but I was wondering.
Did you write down like, remember Jess? You used to work with her. Text her on this day.
Yeah.
And ask her
Well,
about
that's way
which
sadder.
Golic she
I'd like to
likes.
think that we all at least like occasionally check in with each other.
Probably not.
I feel like, Billy, I'm going to be honest. I think the moment we don't work together, I'll never hear from you again.
That's like incredibly harsh, considering
Incredibly true.
Just a week ago, I
Yeah.
organized a focus group
Yes,
to
you
check
did.
in on you.
Yeah, you did.
And
You're a
I
great
wasn't going to
friend.
bring that up.
No, you're a great friend.
But
Oh, that's
It was
true.
you, Jess, and Lucy, and you're a
Well, we don't
wonderful
need to
friend.
put everyone's
No, I'm
business
going
out there.
to. You guys are wonderful, and I love you. But I also think that there's a good chance that none of us hear from you the moment we don't work with you.
me
Was
specifically?
that really only a week ago? Man,
Oh,
there's
I
so
felt
much
so
that
much
happens
longer.
around
Is that
where you
is
guys
that
work.
so?
Is it a week
You
ago?
don't think that I'm going to talk to any of you after this is done?
Well,
I guess you're going to have to prove that, huh?
so Billy, will we hear from you?
If you're hearing this, I'm not here anymore.
Someone
Yep.
just found out this way.
Yep.
You know what's funny is that we're taping this on Wednesday, and no one knows,
Yeah.
which is not exactly what was
Well, people know.
the idea.
People know.
No, people here know.
Internally.
But like,
Internally, they know.
Internal
But by the
public-
time
the
this
public
airs,
does not know.
I referenced it in a Metal Arc meeting yesterday, and everyone's like, "What?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, Chris.
Chris
Oh.
dropped that and
is
immediately.
that why I got texts?
Sorry.
Yes, because
it was a content meeting where they're like, "What's going on with the show?" And I'm like, "I got some news."
and that was like
All right.
that was like one of
It's
the
literally the meeting is to share what's going on with the show.
All
I'm
right.
like, I feel like this is.
They're
So-
like, huh?
It was only Metal Arc.
So
meeting.
who didn't know?
Well, okay.
New York?
So
New York.
that's why I got a text from Sullivan yesterday.
Yeah, that
There
makes
you go.
sense.
Okay, so if I could just tell you real quick, like a timeline on this. So I had the conversation with Dan last Monday, right? And he was like, "Oh, I won't tell anyone. Like, whatever, you can tell people at your own pace." I was like, "That's fine."
Leaky faucet's hard.
I was like, "That's fine."
He's not good with
And then
secrets.
I was like, the next step is I need to tell my boss, Carl, but Carl wasn't in that day. So I didn't tell Carl that day. So then when I finally had a meeting with Carl, I told him last Wednesday. But I also told him, you know, I understand that we have like a big company meeting tomorrow, and I don't want to like it's up to you, but I'd rather not like tell people
Like hijack the
the
meeting,
day of the meeting and have that be like somewhat of a distraction or whatever.
You don't want to make a
right
meeting
after.
about me.
A meeting.
Hey,
Well, because there's a big meeting, people were in town,
Right,
whatever.
right.
So like, I didn't
Good
want to
job,
like
Chris.
distract
Thank
from
you.
that. So he's like, okay, like if you like, yeah, I appreciate that. Like maybe wait till Monday. So I was like, okay, fine. I'm gonna tell people on Monday, which is a couple days ago, this Monday.
Yeah.
And then by the time we got to Friday, I realized that someone had started telling people because I had people coming up to me and like pulling me aside to meet. And I was like, okay, fine. I'm going to like probably have to do before Monday. So I was going to tell Roy, Mike, and Chris on Friday, but I got pulled out right before the show. And then we had the meeting. And then right after the show, I got pulled aside. And when I came back, everyone was gone. So I was like, okay, I can't tell them on Friday. So
I'm not gonna lie. In hindsight, I saw you getting pulled away a lot. I'm like, what's going on here?
All the private meetings with Dan in the studio. Yeah.
Good detective.
I'm like, why did Jenny just pull Billy?
Yeah, good
Always.
detective.
Just in my mind, I was just like,
Multiple Dan meetings.
that doesn't happen often.
Yeah. No, and then on air, he's like, we were hugging the other day. I was like, oh my God, this guy is going to say something on air 100% and like totally throw this
No,
off.
an awkward hug didn't even like raise any red flags.
Okay, so anyway, then I call Mike and he's like, yeah, I know Dan told me. I was like, okay, perfect. And then I like text Roy, Chris, whatever, and then I go away to Disney like for the weekend. And then
Happiest place on earth.
I come back on like Monday. We have to come in, and I was like, I have to do this on Monday. So
In true Billy fashion.
Hold on. We'll get to that. So on Sunday, like I texted Jess and Lucy because they were not going to be here for the meeting, and I like gave some people like a heads up, hey, like just so you're not caught off guard, whatever. We're gonna have this conversation tomorrow, right? And the morning meeting comes and goes, and I say nothing. And then the afternoon meeting comes, and like Jeremy's like looking at me, he's like, "Are you gonna tell people or what?" And
Comes
I
and
was
almost
like-
goes. Like the meeting is about to be adjourned.
It was
Okay.
over.
No, it
Jess,
was
it
over.
was
over
It
for
was
30
over.
seconds
All right.
before Billy said anything.
All right, Jess, Lucy, you need to hear how this went because it was the most awkward and
I
like
can't
Billy announcement ever.
I wish we
Very spot
I wish we
on.
recorded it.
More than anything.
It might be recorded on the Zoom.
It honestly
Oh,
might
maybe.
be.
Yeah.
So like I don't know if one of you guys wants to tell, but as I remember, it was kind of like Dan did his thing. Like we have post-show meetings. Dan does his thing. Mike does his thing. Carl's like setting up the schedule, whatever, right? And then like it's just like there's like a lull, and I'm like, this meeting's over, but I gotta like say something because Dan keeps like they're sending me these emails and telling me like Dan's writing this thing or whatever. So like it's gonna come out, and I know that they've already told people anyways, even though like whatever. Right, so I'm like, I have to, like say it. So I was like sitting in the chair.
You were like you couldn't be further in the corner. Like if you tried.
I was
all the way
He
in
was,
the back.
he was
Right
like
next to
next to me, essentially.
And then he like puts up one finger, like tiny in the air.
I have
Like you remember
something to say.
the Four
Yeah.
Seasons baby?
Yeah.
Who wants to go to the Four Seasons?
Just
And
like
he's
that.
"Me." So Billy goes,
Hey,
I have
guys.
something to say. Puts his finger in the air and he's like, "This is my last day. I'm leaving."
No.
This is my last week.
No.
First,
No.
the preface is
Yeah.
not to make this a thing.
Yeah, not to make it a thing.
Not to make it a
Most
thing.
Billy
He goes,
thing
yes,
I've ever
But this is
heard.
my
He
last
goes,
week.
my last day's Friday. And then there's a silence, and Olivia, the intern, goes, "Are you joking?"
Which was great.
which is perfect.
It was
yeah.
great.
Well, how
It would be a funny bit if this was not actually happening and you did the whole 2 weeks thing to like as a test.
Comes back like
you
George
got
Costanza on
you got
Monday.
to go to like your own funeral. Yeah, right.
Okay,
Maybe you just got a new
See
agent.
what we would
This
do
is all
for
a
you?
ploy. I like this.
I
right.
thought that maybe the trigger was that right before we wrapped the meeting, I was like, hey, about the Miller Lite watch party, which please come out, Flanagan's and Kendall on October 30th, costume contest. I'm naming the talent that are appearing there. Hey, guys, pass around the liner. Make sure Jeremy does it. Billy does it.
Yeah, I saw that liner.
That
I'm
was
like,
the
oh,
last-
Billy's name's on here. This is awkward.
You're like, if Chris and Billy.
That was the last thing, and then silence, and then Billy's like, I got something. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I was like, not to make this a thing, whatever. I told Dan and Carl. So
With the
my
same
last
smile.
Week, this was my last week, and then like I didn't know how to end the sentence. So I'm like, okay, everyone come back to what they were doing.
Wow.
We just sat there stunned. We're like,
And then a bunch of stunned people were doing like a,
It was
Okay.
congratulations.
But it's also
Couldn't have been
mid-lunch. It's also mid-lunch and people are eating. So it's like, Billy, are
That
you
too.
serious?
All right, hold on a second. But you also have to understand, I thought Dan was doing something the next day. So I'm like, I need to get it out. And now I'm stuck like again, this is like Wednesday. Now I'm stuck like in this like internal thing where I'm like, I don't want to like, I guess Dan is making this announcement. Like, I don't know. So like, I'm
Greg
kind of,
Cody, Scoop.
Well, I was like,
What do you want?
Dude, I'll
What
text
do you
him right
want to
now.
do,
I
Billy?
don't know, because I don't know how to do it, right? Because it's weird, because like if I like tweet
Greg
something
Cody's
like, hey, you know, my last day's on Friday, it's going to go exactly how the meeting went. It's going to be so weird. It's just going to be like, you know, Dwight Schrute, like, it is your birthday. And like that's like hanging like in the
Right.
birthday party. So it's like really weird. But we're like at the point where like in terms of like, not that, you know, the public, whatever, right? But it's going to be like, this is so abrupt. Like, this is just, we're finding out one day, like literally one day
The
to the
last
next,
day.
right?
Yeah.
And I made this announcement 2 weeks ago, but now I'm kind of like, I don't want to like undercut whatever's being done, but also like, what are we waiting on here? You know what I
Gotta
mean?
ride the wave, buddy.
But maybe you
It's a
should
little
say
weird.
something Thursday so that Friday can be like a celebration.
I
of
think
Billy.
that Thursday is
That
when
is the
it's
plan.
Yeah, that's
the plan
Oh, okay.
is.
I'm
There's
telling
something
you,
in play.
my dad should write this story.
You'll be listening.
That would be hilarious.
Audience,
Chris,
and
you
you'll
are
know whether or not it
such
went off on Thursday.
Your father's son. Chris is like, how
That's
do I get
funny.
Greg Cody clicks?
That's funny. That would be
Right.
funny if that's how it broke.
Like what
I had Taylor write me a song. It seemed to go well, Billy.
Yeah. I
But-
talked to Taylor on the phone, and
He was upset, by the way. I talked to him on the phone yesterday.
I also
when,
talked to him
when
on the
did
phone
you talk?
yesterday.
Okay.
I talked to him yesterday, last night at like 9 o'clock at night. He's like,
Lucy
I'm very
is
upset with Billy.
pissed.
He was texting me. I'm not worth a phone call.
He also said that to me.
All right. So
Like, I thought we were friends.
So he was like,
Well-
we need to talk. And I was like, okay. And I was like, well, I'm like, you know, my wife is sick right now, and I'm like putting the kids to bed. I'll call you a little later. He's like, very important or something like that, right? And I'm like, oh my God, like, you're turning into Stugotz. Like, you're just texting like incomplete sentences, like
Yeah, that's-
super important, whatever. And I was like, I'm sure it's not, but I'll call you back, right? He's like, just kind of beating around the bush. He's like, oh, you know, how about the Yankees or whatever he was doing.
He's like, FIU, buddy, if they win.
No, he was telling me, he's like, he texted me earlier, and this is how I thought that he might know. He's like, I got the Hilltoppers demolishing FIU tonight. And I was like, this seems personal.
God, he's so
right
bad
now.
at picking games.
He really is. And I told him, like, I really hope you didn't bet on that FIU game
He was
again.
crying to me all night about how bad Western Kentucky's quarterback is. That's all he was.
He
texting
was
me about.
very upset.
Maverick McIver.
Yes, he's
He had a
terrible.
bad
He's
game.
terrible.
Well, he
That
He had
can't be a
bad
real
game.
name.
He
but
went-
he's a gunslinger.
Yeah.
He went with me to the first Vice night like 3 years ago, and he bet $600 on FIU winning the game, and they got destroyed. And I was like, what's wrong with you? Why did you do that? So I think he's been holding a grudge ever since. So then yesterday when he's like, oh, I got the Hilltoppers, I was like, I really hope you didn't bet on another FIU game. Like, you shouldn't do that. And I'm pretty positive that he did. I was like, you got to stop doing this, Taylor. So anyways, can I tell you another like quick like random thing that happened?
Billy, you can tell us anything you want, buddy.
Yeah, but I actually
This
got to
is
go
yours.
catch the train. So
No, you
love
can go
you.
by, yeah.
And
Okay.
thanks for being like the best at ever at doing this show.
January
All right,
19th,
see you again.
2028. I wrote it down. I'll talk to you.
I have
I'll text
a
you before.
reminder on my phone. January 19th, 2028.
Okay, so
Where do you think Jeremy would be in that time?
I don't know.
Broadcasting a million other sporting
I don't know what I'll be doing.
things.
I mean, aside
Being
the road,
successful.
things didn't work out for
Wow,
me.
he said probably dead as he walked out.
Jesus.
That's
Right in
very
Paris.
dark.
I like that.
It's gotten
Morbid.
dark.
Lucy, your
I
thoughts?
think it's
Is he
our
going to be
fault.
dead in 28?
He's gone dark.
He'll be watching Glee.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
The
Glee, keep
reboot.
on going.
He'll be complaining because he went to like another Broadway show and
Tony's
the
laughing
star of the
'cause
show
he
didn't
thought it was
show
an
up.
Yeah,
insult.
she's right.
Yeah.
No, I'm laughing because it's funny.
Love Glee.
It's funny.
Okay,
Billy, that's a good call.
the day that I told Dan on last Monday or whenever it was, right? I was like, obviously like an emotional day, whatever, and I'm like feeling weird, and I get home and I have this giant package on my front doorstep, and I look at it and it says David Sampson in the top corner, and I was like,
I got the
God.
same thing.
oh my God, wait, you got a big package from
Yeah.
David Sampson?
I think I already talked to Jeremy about this. I'm pretty sure we all got the same thing.
We all got the same
I
thing.
didn't- I didn't get-
it made it.
I didn't get
fu-
something.
Doesn't it make it a little less?
Neither did
I'm
I.
kidding, but like it was like the coolest thing I've ever
I
gotten.
didn't get shit, man.
But I did find out that I wasn't the only one that got that exact.
Was it
All
like
right,
a
well,
Marlins
forget this.
glove?
So not as
I think we can
sentimental as
reveal it
Billy
now.
thought.
Honestly, it's one of the coolest things. I'll say what I got, and you can confirm what you got.
Okay.
It's one of the coolest gifts I've ever been given. It
Okay.
is, I guess, apparently a replica. I thought it was the original. A framed lineup card for Ichiro's 3,000th hit, which I was like
Wow.
embarrassed
probably
to
not
say
the list
because
to get that.
Billy, that he like traveled for that. So I honestly
Wait,
felt
did Jeremy
bad.
get it?
Jeremy did get the exact same
Okay,
thing. I
thank
assume
God. I
you
was gonna
did too
say.
now.
So the baseball
Thank
head.
God.
Oh boy.
All right,
Oh,
so
no.
Tony's
Did you
like,
not
I don't
get
want
this?
that.
I would have liked
No,
that.
no, because the thing is, they may have an
Wait,
old
Roy didn't get
address
it?
for me.
No, I didn't get it.
Wow.
okay.
Oh, well.
A week before
Mine might be
David,
sitting at the Palmer in Dayton.
He asked for your address.
when we come back,
Yeah.
we'll get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get back to Billy's story in a minute and the Ichiro lineup card that Chris got that I think also Billy got as well. But first we're going to do
I didn't get one.
You You betcha.
You betcha.
Sorry, Roy.
You betcha.
You betcha is brought to you by DraftKings. DraftKings. The crown is.
That wasn't good enough.
No, do it for me, Chris.
Do it, Chris.
DraftKings, the crown. I don't know. Say it like,
Oh,
I jumped in like
do it
mid sentence. I got to do the full thing.
gotta
This
do
show
the
is
thing.
sponsored by DraftKings. DraftKings, the crown.
Now
is
instead of the
yours.
show, just say you betcha. Is brought
You
to
betcha is brought to you by DraftKings. DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Thank you, Chris.
How much Tony loves that.
All right, we're gonna do an all road underdog parlay this week. I got
boy.
the Colts plus 1.5 at the Chargers. Chargers not doing so good. Nobody believes in the Colts. The Falcons plus 2.5 taking the cross country trip to see the San Francisco 49ers, and the Saints 5.5 points plus 5.5 points against the Bears.
Man, I hate that bet.
Yeah, but I don't know. The Saints have a way, and the Bears. The Saints have, anyway. Plus 581 at the time of recording. That's you betcha.
Betcha.
Or fade it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Or fade it. Yeah. Whatever you think is better.
So, Billy, how do you feel now that you know this?
Okay, so
Wait, how awkward was Dan? I think we need to start from
Let's
there.
let's finish this
Yes.
the David Sampson loop here. I will say I don't want to criticize this gift. I loved it. Like it is one of the coolest things. It's gonna go in my Zoom background. Like this thing is awesome. Billy,
Did you finish
get
The
same-
Office finally?
Did you get the same thing? We're getting there.
So I get home and I have this giant box, and it says David Sampson. It has the name of his LLC, which is a funny name. So
Yes, it is.
I like saw it, and I opened it, and I was like, oh my god, this and a handwritten note from David, like, hey Billy, blah blah blah, all this stuff.
While
so
he is
great.
going through an incredibly tough time.
Exactly.
David's awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
David's awesome.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. So it's like a handwritten thing, and it's like this nice thing. And again, he's like going through like a lot of stuff, and I was like, this is so thoughtful. I open it, I see it, and it is a replica of Ichiro's 3000 hit game, autographed by Ichiro. And
With a ticket, like I'm telling you, this thing is awesome. It's
Yeah.
signed by Ichiro, signed by Don Mattingly.
Yeah.
Roy's face right now is
so,
very upsetting.
well, hold on a second. So like I then
He
sent
probably
him,
only had 3, Roy.
I sent him
Whatever.
like a very like nice like thank you text, whatever.
Great excuses for him.
Right? And at the time, like Chris, I was like, oh wow, like this is so thoughtful, like this is crazy, like that I
Yeah.
have this. And I was like, this has to be a replica. Like there's no way that this is
I'm
probably
an idiot. I was like, this thing's got to be worth thousands.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm like this has to be like a replica, because this would be something that would be like belong in the Hall of Fame or something.
Right.
There's no way this is going to be in my house in Westchester. Like that's not what happens with baseball relics. And then it has like the barcode for authenticity. So I was like, let's just double check to see. And it says like replica, whatever. I'm like, still very nice. And I was like, I had this like heartfelt thing with Dan, and I was a freaking mess. And I get home, and then like of all people, I have this like really thoughtful gift from David Sampson. I was like, man,
Who
this
we've
is gonna
probably
be-
been like, who have we been meaner to on this show than David Sampson?
well.
Well,
Jeremy
I meant
probably.
us in particular.
Jeremy, yeah.
So I was like,
Do you think you're
I've been-
family?
I've been nice to the guy.
Okay.
I get
Yes,
nothing.
you have. Roy.
well, okay, hold on a second, because
He thinks of you with hockey. If it was a hockey lineup card, I guarantee you would have got
Well, he
it.
knows I'm a baseball fan.
I was like, for the rest of my life, like I'll have like this very emotional day that involves David Sampson sending me like this heartfelt like gift just to me. Like I can't believe it. And now I'm finding out he just sent it to everyone on
I'm
the
not
show.
gonna lie. I
which
feel
is-
a little less
Yeah.
like. It's still so cool though.
Yeah, it means less. And now I
Does
start
mean a little less.
I now have to start thinking, because one of the gripes, I thought that the reason that he sent it, because I brought up on the air again how I was trying to see the 3000 hit and he ruined it.
That's why when I
And
got it,
Don
I'm like, I
Mattingly.
can't tell Billy about this.
Yeah.
Billy would like this more than anybody, and he gave it to me.
No, but I was like, he's probably like, I in my head, I was like, this is a very nice gesture, but is this because he knows that this would mean a lot to me? Or is this like a middle finger from him showing me this is evidence you were never at that game and I ruined this for you? And every time I look at it henceforth, I'm like, that son of a gun. Like he's just rubbing in my face that I missed this moment because of him. But now I find out I just gave it to everybody. So now, you know
Well,
what?
except Roy.
Not everybody.
Not everybody.
Not everybody.
He's like, I got 3 of these things.
Yeah.
All right, Billy, Chris,
I mean, I know who got him.
and
So-
Jeremy.
And Jeremy.
Maybe Mike got one. Who knows? It could be like a thing
Yeah.
everybody kept a
Oh,
secret.
that would be even more infuriating.
Yeah. So thank you, but
Thank
I
you,
mean,
David Sampson.
Yeah,
Yeah, thanks, David
It's
Sampson.
very,
Thanks a
very
lot.
thoughtful, very nice. A little
very
less thoughtful than
Glad
we
you
thought,
did.
but
Right.
it's thoughtful nonetheless.
It was like the coolest gift I've ever been given. Still
Yeah.
top 10, which is really cool.
What's the coolest thing you've ever been given now?
Let me think about that. Go on with your show.
All right.
It is your show today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
No,
Billy,
it's not.
do you have anything you want to get off your chest as on the
And-
last mystery crate?
Any
Like, will you ever
secrets?
be on mystery
Wait,
crate again?
That's what. Wait, do we know this though? He said he's leaving Le Batard Show. Like he may be still mystery crate every week.
I mean, he's right next to you.
You could ask him.
I would think not.
Okay.
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 Just
But he said think.
Open
He
invite.
didn't-
Open invite.
You could be a guest now.
When
You
he
could
would-
be a featured
He would
guest.
do me.
He's
He would
under
do me
the
a
mat.
solid. He
Yeah.
would do me a solid and come on.
I
every
just
now
hope
and
you
then.
know
that's what they thought about Goblet football, and look at that.
Yeah.
Sure.
you are about to get an uptick.
Hey, let it rip now, bro. You know what are they gonna do to you?
Yeah.
What, did they even fire you?
You are
Should we
about
do an
to.
airing of grievances?
I will say,
On a blade.
no,
do
no, no.
it.
I will say this.
Got a
though.
lot of problems with you people.
I will say this though.
You're gonna hear about it.
When I was talking to Taylor, of course, the first thing he said when I talked to him, and like kind of whatever, he's like, "So does this lift the Goblets football ban?" And I was like, Taylor, like I don't know, man. Like I don't know. I'm not thinking about that right now.
The Greg Cody show requests are gonna be coming in, boy.
I assume that
Also,
was
the
probably
calls,
coming.
the calls from Chris around 1 p.m. Eastern
Oh, yeah.
on Wednesdays
On
that you will
speaker.
answer, and then he'll say, "What's up, Kyle?"
Yeah.
Oh
That's gonna
yeah,
increase
you know
now.
what? That might be
Just
a
to
thing.
say
that
we got
happens.
Billy on the show, like, hey Billy.
Yeah, I don't
Billy
know.
doesn't really answer phone calls though.
I don't know.
I've not the call. I don't know. I'm more of a texter.
I don't know. I don't know how to
He doesn't
navigate
answer the text either.
any of this stuff because like at ESPN I was like very by the book and like Amin would tell the stories like we invited you on Cinephobe and you said no because you had to ask permission for ESPN. I was like, that's what they told me I had to do. So like I did it and they're like, nah.
I didn't do that.
So like I don't know with a new job how that works. Like I guess maybe I'll ask someone and see.
Ask forgiveness, not permission, buddy. You're good.
Yeah, but I don't know.
As a
We'll
guest,
see.
you're probably fine, though. Billy, would it surprise you to know that Charlotte came over the other night and she already knew, and I hadn't told her, and she knew from someone who worked at Meadowlark years ago.
This was before my meeting though. My meeting was yesterday, so don't blame me for this.
Correct.
I had nothing to do
The
with it.
word may already have gotten out.
But hey, it's not an awful announcing yet. That's a win.
That's never going to be.
Can I
awful
tell you what
announcing.
happened?
Oh, are you kidding me?
I could text the guy right now, have it up in an
Should
hour.
be on awesome announcing.
I got to tell you
Agreed,
something.
'cause
When
it's
you
great
just
news
said
for
you're going to
Billy.
text the guy from Awful
1000%.
Announcing, you're kind of making people think that you're the one that leaks stuff to Awful
I
Announcing
don't.
if you have his
I
phone
was
number.
joking. I don't really.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
good cover.
okay. Damn
it.
That's,
That's
a,
a
good, that's a
saving
very
you.
good
Yeah.
cover there,
Yeah.
Chris.
Good job.
Speaking of spreading
DraftKings.
the news of Billy, Billy, before you arrived this morning, there was a moment in typical Dan fashion where he's talking about things that he shouldn't have been speaking about just yet, with Zaz
Like
in
what?
the room and Rose in the room.
He told more people that I was leaving. I thought everybody knew.
Nobody-
Apparently, there was still a group of like 3 people that didn't know, and they found out via Dan today. And as soon as I walked in, he's like, "Hey, can I talk to you for a couple minutes?" He's like, I thought that everybody knew, and I accidentally said it in the meeting, and Zaz didn't know, and I
Did
guess
not know.
Greg didn't know. I don't know.
No, my dad knew.
He was here the other day when I
He
said
knew.
it.
He knew.
There's
Dan was
a handful
going
of people.
off. He
Rose
was-
found out today. Lucy, she was devastated.
She was so sad.
Oh, she sent me a text.
Really?
Yes,
she's upset.
she's. I won't say she's mad at you, but she's certainly not happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not.
It's nice to hear, but also not.
That's probably why she shot you with the Nerf dart right now.
Yeah, she wasn't happy.
Yeah, while we're doing a show.
Yeah.
She's like really mad.
Taylor had mentioned to me that he spoke to you and that Charlotte may have known, which I thought was like weird. But then I was also like, well, it's good that I said something because it seems like this was getting around like somehow. Like people found out and there was going to get to someone eventually had I not. Because I guess what was my plan? Just not to show up on Monday.
All of a
not
sudden
say
you're like,
anything?
Honestly,
I'm gone.
That's what happens with a lot of people. So
I only told my wife.
Okay, good.
What'd she say?
Wow.
such a wife guy.
She goes, wow, why?
Wow.
What'd you say?
I was like, new opportunity.
How is it? Wow.
What'd she say?
You said
That was,
COVID.
it was via text.
Oh.
You texted your wife.
I just like I was in the same room with her. I just
Immediately
decided
she
to
found
text her.
Did you text her in the moment that the announcement was out?
Wait,
or?
what?
I'm joking.
Oh,
I texted her because I wasn't with her.
right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know what I like about you? I never know.
Thank you. I take that as a compliment.
I have to go tell Willow. I forgot I haven't told her yet.
No, don't. Not today.
Oh, no.
She's had a rough week.
It'll be so sad.
All I
But
know
maybe
is-
now you'll get to come to New York for business purposes, and we can meet up.
Potentially, yeah.
Well, judging by that clip we played.
Business lunches? Should I wear a business suit? What do I do?
You
It's
get an
New
expense
York. You
card
can
or
never
what?
be too overdressed or underdressed here.
You should start videotaping your mundane lunches. I'm telling you, there's a market for this on TikTok. Just film yourself, just whatever you eat throughout the day.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Just like a sad lunch.
yeah.
We're all
gonna
sad,
send you- I'm gonna
right?
send you a
Like
TikTok.
everyone's sad right now.
Yes.
This is sad.
Yeah.
It took the air out of the room, that's for sure.
I lashed out on Twitter to
Yeah.
Billy yesterday.
He did.
Cryptically.
Cryptic tweet over here.
Yeah.
What did you say? What did you say?
Because I said like, oh, I've been in a bad mood the past 2 days, and then I just like
He tagged
space,
Billy.
and I'd like Billy Gil, 100% at fault.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. But of course, everybody's like, haha, what did Billy do now? Because Billy's the only person that I've worked with on every single show I've worked here until now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's true.
Jeez.
3 years
Roy,
at
are
God Bless
you
Football.
sad or are you really happy?
Why would I be happy?
I'm happy for him.
I'm just checking.
I'm sad. I'm sad for us.
Let's not make it sappy.
No, but it's true though. Like Billy, like I know you hate this, but like let's be honest.
The next
here.
2 days are gonna suck.
It's gonna be rough.
You make us all laugh, and we will all miss.
Your energy will be
being
missed here. Like it's
around
chaotic, it's smart.
I mean, the
it's
man
funny.
found a better opportunity. So
I'll say
good for
something,
him.
and it sounds dark, but Billy's the only person that's not like my brother or my sister who said a joke about my dad that made me laugh, even though it was dark.
Because he didn't know that your dad was dead.
No, he knew.
I've known now for a little bit.
Come on, he's known.
I've known for a little bit now.
But like, I'm glad Jess finds it so funny.
What an odd, sentimental thing.
Yeah, but
Known for a little bit now. I didn't know the first time, but I remember every time after that, even though I pretended not to.
That moment was really awkward.
Who's made the jokes about your dad that haven't been funny?
Yeah.
well, just nobody else really makes them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Well, I
because
think-
why the hell would they?
Well, most people have tact, and they would know. Let me not make fun of this guy's dead dad.
Whoops. You didn't have to say dead dad. I didn't like that.
well,
Oh, yeah. I didn't.
and to be fair, you're not making fun of
Deceased
him. You're just
dad.
making fun of the fact
Deceased
that he's
father.
dead.
Right.
Not
That's also not
Yeah.
funny.
That
What are you
doesn't
doing
sound
there, Billy? I
funny
didn't like
either.
that.
You got to learn to laugh at things, guys.
Huh.
All right?
Do you?
It's part of her. Death's part of her journey, just like Billy moving on to another job is part of her journey, and I'm happy for him, and he's gonna do great.
Shut up. So
We're happy, we're proud.
MTV's shutting down, huh?
Transition.
Just, just like you here.
Yeah, speaking of
Okay,
death,
Speaking of death.
next.
Run through him, Dan.
Go for it.
It's happened in threes. What else do we got?
MTV's not fully shutting down. It's flipping its format.
Isn't
from,
like international ones only though?
Yeah, it's the ones in Europe,
The ones
like
in
UK.
Europe. It's
Supposed to be about music.
Well, not anymore. Now it's
Hasn't been
about
about
reality
that
shows.
for
Are they
a
still
long
showing
time.
ridiculousness? Because that needs to go away by now. Like that's
I'll check the TV guide.
That's like all they show, I think.
it's horrible.
Whatever. Hey, thanks for being on today, by the way, Jess and Lucy. It was cool of you to hop on.
I mean, this is an end of an era, Billy. I feel like I remember 5 years ago, well, maybe a little less than that. Maybe it was 5 years, 4 years ago, doing like my first show with you guys. And it was a Mystery Crate with you and Chris and Whitty. And we were all on Zoom because it was COVID times and I was still in New York. And it was so much fun. And you were definitely confused about why I was hired, but we became friends anyways.
I remember when we were doing. I think we were. Are we at ESPN? No, I don't think we were at ESPN anymore. But I like reached out to Jessica just because of like Twitter or whatever. I didn't know that they hired her, and I was trying to get her to be a guest on a show before
yes.
I knew that they hired
forgot
her.
about
And I didn't even know her, just like like from Twitter, like I followed her, she followed me, whatever it was, right? But like never had really interacted. We were like, we wanted to get you on an episode of Mystery Crate at the time where we were doing a series where we were just trying things because it was
I
COVID.
remember.
And
I
think-
remember this.
I don't remember what it is that we were trying to try that week or get you to try or whatever, but we had Kevin Clark on one time and we got him to drive to McDonald's so we could all try a new chicken sandwich from McDonald's, and he like went along with it and he did it. And I think he may have been the last person that actually did this, because either the second person or the third person we reached out to was Jessica to try to do it. I reached out to her, sent her like a DM, like, hey, I'm Billy, like nice to like officially meet you, whatever, like if you want, we're doing this thing, whatever. And okay, I got no reply, and I'm like,
Oh, wow.
what a fucking asshole this girl is. Like, why is she not answering me? And
I
then
was in
like
negotiations.
okay, so I didn't know any of that, obviously. But then like a week or two later, I think they like announced that you were coming or whatever. And then I think maybe then she was like, "Oh, hey, sorry, just saw this. Like, I couldn't like reply or whatever."
liar.
I don't
What a
remember exactly
liar.
what happened. I'm like, that
Just
makes a
saw
lot
this?
more. That makes like a lot more sense. I don't remember exactly the
Billy,
exchange.
wasn't there a name for the segment too, like on Mystery Crate?
Yeah, it was rate, subscribe, review, and I
That's
did
it,
that. I
that's
did
it.
that only because, like when we were doing every podcast, we're like, oh, Sipati, whatever, rate, subscribe, review, like, oh, LeBatard Show, rate, subscribe, review, and I'm like, so everybody's telling their audience rate, subscribe, review. So I was like, I'm gonna call the podcast rate, subscribe, review. So every time they're saying that, they're just mentioning the podcast over and over and over again. Which like didn't actually do anything because we had like 2 episodes because one of our guests just decided not to reply.
Well, it was
One
also
episode,
my hiring process to Metal Arc involved like 30 different phone interviews and was a very long process. So I was probably confused at the time if that you DMing me meant I was hired or not.
I could understand that, and I will say this: I officially forgive you for not coming on the
Oh,
podcast.
thank
years
you.
ago.
Great.
I appreciate that, and I'm sad that you've held this grudge.
No,
for
it
so
wasn't a
long.
grudge. It wasn't a
Could've been
grudge,
here
but
sooner.
I
Sounds
don't.
like a
I guess
grudge.
we've never talked about it, but it wasn't a grudge. But I remember thinking like, man, what a jerk. Like, at least you could, like, write back and be like, no, I'm not interested or whatever. Like, no, I can't do it. I was like, who just doesn't answer? How rude is that? But you're not rude. She's not. She's nice enough.
Thanks.
No, nice enough.
Get her on the wrong day, though. Jeez.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't mess with me.
Isn't that all of us, though, right, Chris?
Yeah, man.
After my lead protein
Angry,
powder.
Technology's ruining sports.
How so, Billy?
Yeah, how do you?
So let's get your
I don't know. It
take
just
on
says
every single
unpopular
thing.
opinion here.
It's the third one. Unpopular.
Coffee tables are a waste of space and money is something that Fuentes believes for sure, and I think that Jess does not believe.
I love coffee tables.
Really?
I think
He's
that
got
was,
a book about coffee
I think
tables.
that was I think that was one of the first things I bought when I moved into my apartment when I was still when I still had like patio
Still in the front
furniture
couch.
as like
As your main
yeah,
furniture.
exactly. I didn't have a couch, but I had 2 lawn chairs and like a $400 coffee table.
When did you decide, let me get rid of the lawn chairs and be an adult and get adult furniture?
When my mom decided to buy me the couch.
So you didn't, yeah.
I didn't have any money. What do you want me to tell you? Like all the money went into the apartment. Like
You did what you could.
Yeah, I mean, and I remember right after I had moved into my first place, I ended up breaking up with a long-term girlfriend, and my brother, God bless him, he like knew I was hurting, so he shows up with like a 12-pack, and it's just me and him in like the loungers that have like the feet up that you take to the tailgate, and just 2 boys there with like a bucket and beers and
Oh my
a
God! You
huge
should have
TV watching
submitted that
football.
to the subreddit Male Living Spaces. You would have gone freaking viral.
Yeah, it was like 10 years ago, but it was just nice that he gave a shit because he had never really cared about any breakup before. So
Oh, Gino.
You thought this was the one, huh?
Throwing Chris under the bus.
no, not
Yeah.
No, he thought it was the one.
Dude, I was worried this weekend because we were in Disney and like I was telling my I have family I haven't told yet, so it's gonna be weird when they find out from like the internet.
morning.
Yeah, like so I have family that doesn't know this. But I was in the thing and like I was not really saying anything, and then my cousin's like, "Oh, so why do you have to go to California in a couple days?" And I was like, "Oh, for work." And they're like, "Oh, like what are they having you do?" I was like, "Well, no, it's like a different job." And like, what? So I'm like telling them in the line to Soarin' in Epcot Center.
Good line.
And while I'm telling them in the line to Soarin', there's like other people that are there. So it was like, they were there with like their kids because it was one of their kids' birthday. But their kids had friends there, and then like the parents are there. So then like one of the parents is like kind of like coming in, is now become part of this conversation where I'm explaining like that I'm leaving and this and that. And then he's like, "Oh, like, what do you do?" So like you're like a producer, like you talk. I'm like, it's complicated, whatever. But I was like, okay, this is great. Like I do like like this is great. Like this guy's not gonna like find out and go like, put on like, "Oh, guess what I heard this weekend?" You know what I mean? And then I see on like Instagram or whatever, he like tagged my cousin. I saw his thing, and then I saw it said mutual friend.
Oh, no.
Gino Fuentes, and I was like, "Uh-oh, like we could be in trouble here. I better start telling some people because Gino might find this out soon enough." But he didn't know, or he did. I don't know. The end. All right, go back to whatever.
What's
you're
your next
doing.
take on the sheet?
None of these are my takes. Yeah,
No, but you give a take for every single one of them. so we can finish it.
Entire seasons of shows coming out at one time has ruined TV.
I disagree.
Appointment television, maybe.
How do you
I
feel?
do.
Appointment television has died.
This season of Great British Bake Off has been great, and I do like that I have to wait for a new episode because I can't just sit there and zone out for like 6 hours.
Do you like the ones that do like 3 episodes at a time?
No.
Like it's a compromise between the all at once, or then just you have to wait every single week. Because Only
Love
Murders
is
in the
Blind
Building
does
is
this too.
still like every week you have to wait for Only Murders in the
I've
Building.
only
Like
seen
they start
Disney-
the season with 3.
Yeah, I've only seen Disney Plus do that.
Really?
I think they did it with the new season of Andor. They did like 3 episodes, and the next week was another 3 episodes, and then.
Well, no, Netflix does it all the time for like their reality
Well,
dating shows and
Stranger
stuff.
Things is
But
about to do
that's-
kind of the same
Ooh,
thing.
Stranger
too.
Things is about to
Yeah.
slap.
No, but isn't
They do
Stranger
it on
Things going to
Apple
be
TV as
the
well.
full half and then another full half
Yeah.
later?
Yeah.
It's not a
So, I
full
mean,
half. I
but
think it's like
kinda-
a majority of them and then a smaller
But
portion.
it's like
And
3
then 2
4.
extras,
I think they
yeah.
did that for a different show too. That was really popular.
Maybe.
But so I know that everybody in this room is going to hate this take, but I am actually on board with it. I like checking my bag more than carrying on my bag.
I hate this take.
Insane.
Depends on where we're going.
Well,
Depends.
I don't, because you know what it is. I'm not a fan of having to carry around my shit all through the airport before my flight, because the last like 3 flights I've had were always all the way at the back end of the Miami airport, and you're walking forever, and the SkyTram's broken because it's Miami, and it's just like I don't want to carry around my stuff. I want to give it to a guy, and I'm hands free. I got my coffee, I got my bagel. I'm chilling, and I'll go, "Oh, where's my bag?" It's all right. It's right under the plane. I don't got to worry about it.
Yeah.
Can I?
Unless it
Can,
got diverted.
Well,
but that's not on me though. You know,
remember when I almost lost my luggage in Mexico?
Oh, dude, don't.
That was
Let's
scary.
not go back to that.
Yeah, that was scary.
why was it scary? What'd you
Because
have
I
there?
thought I was in Mexico with no clothes.
Oh.
In the middle of Guadalajara. And
It's a good thing you had your passport.
luckily, I had the passport, but two, where did we find it?
You'd be
Kirsten found it,
crazy to
didn't she?
put your passport in a checked bag.
Oh no, for sure. That's why I always got that thing on me.
I don't remember.
Kirsten found it somewhere, but the guy who
Just
was like,
put an air tag in it.
Yeah.
yeah, or
Dan
just
needs an air tag. He keeps leaving his wallet.
For himself.
Sorry,
So does
side
Rose.
note.
Rose
Yeah.
also needs an internet.
Yeah, the two of them need. Well, she has air tags though.
Fuentes,
Well,
can I
she
can I
loses
give
those
you
two.
can I give you like a crazier take? Sometimes when I have a carry-on bag, I'm like happy when they're like, "We're gonna check this bag for you," because I'm like, I now no longer have the responsibility of this, and I didn't have to pay for
Yeah.
it.
That's
Like I'm
exactly-
getting
that's
this
the best
service
part.
when you're already
for
at the
free.
gate and they're like, you got to check that in.
It's
That's
usually
the best part.
Oh, okay.
Make 'em
those,
sense.
Yeah.
those bags get put on last, so I always have the
The
theory
first
that
one's
the
out.
first one's off, so
Yeah.
the
The
first
first one's
to the
out.
back.
It's usually when I'm on the way home though, because then I'm not worried. If it gets lost, like
Whatever.
I'll show up at the airport in like 2 days when they find it. It's not a big deal. Even though like in most cases the last place you want to be is at baggage claim when you come back from like a long trip.
Well, that's the thing. It's like how eager are you to go out? But the thing, dude, in Miami, you get to the baggage claim. The baggage claim sucks. Then you got to go to like that exhaust-filled
Yeah,
area that's
yeah.
just you're like choking on exhaust
Yeah,
fumes.
yeah.
You're sweating your ass off, and you got to wait for the Uber anyway.
I
so
do
might
the
as well get my
arrival
bag.
instead of depart.
That's what you should do.
Instead of getting out on arrivals, I get on departures. I meet me upstairs.
Yeah, flying's a nightmare.
Vet move.
I hate flying. I hate flying.
Hate
Billy,
lying.
these are the last 3.5 minutes.
That's fine.
Unless we have
Of your
another
last
segment, I don't
mystery
know. Do we?
I never know how many segments
Do we
we
have
have in
another
this
segment?
show.
Well, we got to do
We
the
had 3
promo.
this week?
So we got another. Free
Okay,
minute.
so but this is our last
so
segment.
really, he's got 4.5 minutes left.
Wait,
Wow.
what? Oh, because we have
We
to
have
do
the
that
promo,
thing.
yeah.
So this
I don't
is,
have
this
anything.
is yours.
No, I got nothing.
All right,
got
I'll
3
do it
minutes.
then. I'll make Billy feel uncomfortable.
Go.
Billy,
Don't do that.
Do it.
Oh yeah, let's go
Do
around the
it.
room. Hurry,
Yeah,
we
let's
gotta
all-
go
Yes,
quick.
go,
Go
go,
quick.
go.
I came into this show
Oh God.
under Billy's wing. I sat in a corner. Billy's one of the funniest guys I've ever met. Being in the back row with him back in the day is like the most fun I've ever had doing a show. And I'm going to miss him. And I think the show's going to miss him. And we love him.
Yeah. Roy, hurry.
Yeah, I've been here for 18 years, and you came on a couple years after me, and it's been a pleasure working with you. And I appreciate you, really appreciate you.
I was kind of hoping you'd just be like, I started 18 years ago and you started 15. All right, next.
All right, Jess, go.
Just
Billy is hilarious and funny, and the show literally will not be the same without you. And I'm sad. And Mystery Crate won't be the same. I'm looking forward to it less. Oh, that's terrible to say, but it's true.
Lucy.
Billy, you're like one of my favorite people ever, and I'm gonna miss texting you during the show because that's what I was doing on my phone. Was always texting you.
Well, I mean, you can still. I'm still gonna have a phone.
Oh no!
All right,
Yeah, but
Rose.
it's not gonna be the same
No.
without you in the room.
Rose, what do you feel about Billy?
hear it,
10
Rose.
seconds, Rose. Go.
15
Billy,
seconds or less.
Don't you dare take me with you, please. Don't
What
go.
about the hockey show?
Me and
I don't care about the hockey show. Take me. No, I do.
Rose, what the heck?
Good camera angle, Danny.
That's great.
when me and Lucy.
Thanks, Rose. I appreciate
Me
it.
and Lucy would have games of Hangman that would go on for months because we just wouldn't
we
be
did.
scheduled on the same day, and it should just like sit in my seat and like do like the thing, and like I'd have to guess a letter, and then like a week later or whatever, she'd be back in, and I'd find out like was this guess right, was this guess wrong, and it would go on for weeks before we'd find out like if it was right or wrong, just because we
I
were
think
never
they
scheduled.
saved some of them.
Oh,
Wow, send a picture if you did. Mike Fuentes.
I've obviously listened to Billy more than I've worked with him, but like I said, like he was like we like bonded over Stugotz trauma bonding. Like we trauma bonded over Stugotz's bullshit. And
the first time was the Super Bowl, I think, in Las Vegas,
yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, that was a heck
I'm
of a Super Bowl.
like, I'm gonna see you guys for 2 more days.
But yeah, but
Well,
I'm
not really. I'm not
probably
gonna be
get
in
a chance
tomorrow.
to talk
Yeah,
to
yeah,
you.
yeah.
This is the last time the audience will
That's
hear
true.
you.
And you're gonna have to
Tim,
disappear
like,
and talk to
leaving
Kugler like at least 7 more times.
Yeah,
from
that's
now
gonna be
on Friday.
weird. Yeah.
And then
you guys like go down the stairwell together.
You're-
We don't know what's going
Went
on.
to McDonald's. I went.
Yeah.
Well,
went to McDonald's.
I went and I got Dan's assistant drops for a sty.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I just had a sty, so I knew good drops. So I went
Okay,
to walk to
Cynthia,
CVS
Cynthia, you got 20 seconds.
You got 20 seconds.
I'm because I'm like Dad. Just Billy, I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you.
And that's it.
And that's
Okay.
it.
All right, thanks.
Billy.
No,
Mike-
I don't want to hear from
Okay,
you.
good.
We have a French fries just for Billy.
What?
Well, yeah.
She's
French
gonna
fries.
keep this
We're
French
gonna
fry
keep
around her
this
neck.
to remember Billy.
There's
I
Billy's-
dropped a French fry. I gave it to Rose and I said, "Please hold on to this forever
Yeah.
to remember me." And she tied it onto her
Papita
sweater,
Santa.
and it's probably gonna
Rose,
stay
I
there
have-
actually
in the
forever.
garbage.
I have news for you, Rose. You're Billy's replacement.
Oh my God! Thank you very much, Billy. Get out of here.
Okay, goodbye.
Oh wait,
No,
Roy
it's 10
has to.
seconds.
Roy has to do it for Billy's final. Actually, we should have Billy say bye.
Tune in.
let's
Tune
do-
into the Greg Cody Show coming up in recent months for Billy to appear live.
Okay,
Hockey
every
show.
Friday.
Hockey show.
Billy,
Hockey
say
show.
goodbye.
No.
Billy, say goodbye.
Goodbye for now.